How are you guys going?
Yeah, I think it's 6 for 160 at the lunch break, so we've got about an hour and a half left in the day after the break, so probably fairly evenly poised. We're probably one or two more down than we would like to be, but yeah, I thought it was a pretty bad toss to lose this morning, to be honest. It was a bit of a green monster and had a fair bit of thatch on it, and yeah, pretty grassy, but yeah, look, we've started really nicely. I think we were probably 1 for 80 or something at one stage there, and then lost sort of 3 quick ones. So we bat really deep this game. We got Benny Baker coming in at 10, who's been playing a lot of scorchers the last few years and batting in the top sort of 6 or 7 for them. So yeah, we're hopeful that the tail can get us up to around a 250 mark, which I think would be a pretty good total.
You guys just need the first innings points to secure that top spot.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we need to win one of our last 2, and that'll lock us into first place. But we got a tough run home. We're obviously playing second place here with Gympie, and then we're away to Cabo, which is obviously always a tough road match as well. And the strength of their batting lineup in particular has been on show for a lot of the season. So yeah, it'd be nice to sort of take that pressure off ourselves before that last round game. Win this one here this week, and then yeah, push on to that final game.
How's the weather sort of influenced how you've gone about doing this game?
Yeah, well, it's sort of an interesting start to the day, obviously, with all the drizzle around yesterday. The covers had to stay on all day yesterday, so we got a pretty grassy wicket when we turned up this morning, but got a good mow in on it and good roll in, and it's actually played pretty well, to be fair. The boys have been saying, who've batted any length of time, have said there's still a fair bit in it if you sort of bowl consistently and in the right areas. So yeah, it's a bit of a strange day, to be honest. Like, we haven't seen the sun at all. It's kind of drizzled most of the day, really overcast. So yeah, it's had a strange feeling to it. But yeah, it's great to see some cricket on here at Maroochydore. We're quite often in that little spot where we seem to cop all the showers, but the last couple of days we've missed them. So yeah, it's nice to actually be out and playing some cricket.
Yeah, as I said before, I think you guys are the only first grade game that's on. So.
Yeah, haven't checked the scores, Pat, but yeah, it's nice to get on and obviously be playing for 2-day points. And I think it's one of those ones, if we had only got on for 10 or 15 overs, it's sort of painful. But the fact we've got so much cricket in, and it looks like we'll get probably the rest of the day in as long as the light stays all right. Yeah, it's sort of a welcome surprise, to be honest, when you wake up and you see it raining and what the forecast was. It probably weren't too expectant of what was going to happen, but yeah, it's nice we've got in what we have.
The eye on the weather this morning, were you expecting to get so many overs in so far?
Yeah, like we were expecting sort of 20 to 100 mil yesterday, the forecast was saying, and we probably didn't get any more than 3, to be honest. And then sort of similar overnight, we avoided most of the heavy showers, and sort of likewise this morning, it was just drizzly, and the fields are so dry at the moment. They're probably the driest I've seen them in the last 5 or 6 years. So yeah, there's certainly no surface water or anything like that. Anything we get is sort of just seeping straight through. So yeah, I was pretty confident we were going to get on, provided the sort of weather held away and it wasn't anything worse than a drizzle, and it hasn't been all day, to be fair. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we just had to sort of probably put an hour into the pitch this morning, just with mowing it and rolling it and getting it ready, because it was sort of under covers for probably almost 48 hours. So I just had to get it up to speed, and yeah, once we did that, it was all good to go. And yeah, probably played a bit better than I dare say both teams thought. We certainly didn't think we were probably going to be 1 for 80. We thought it was going to be a grind all day, but got away to a flyer. I thought Cody Brown batted really nicely up front, and Liam Johnson did a good job there as well, and just sort of took a bit of the sting out of the game. But we've probably lost a few soft wickets through the middle order there. So like I said earlier, it'd be nice to see the tail stand up and get us a few runs and push us towards that 240, 250 type score.
So what's the plan for the rest of the day going into next week?
Yeah, well, we need one more big partnership. If we could get a 60-plus partnership, that'd be lovely. And then, that should get us to that 240, 250 score. So that's sort of what I've got in my head. Like I said, we bat quite deep, so there's really no excuses not to make a really good total. And yeah, I guess it'd be a little bit of a risk if we declared with the light and with the new red ball. The umpires would probably be keen to come off late in the day if the light's not real good. So yeah, I think we'll probably keep batting for the rest of the day if we're good enough. But yeah, if we happen to fall over, then it might be a nice little period for us to nick a few out tonight and make our job a bit easier next week.
Yeah, so get to the end of today, hopefully get that big partnership and see where you're at next year.
Yeah, I think so. And look, ultimately, it's two good teams going at it. We've been a fair bit below our best, to be fair, since Christmas. We were tracking really well into Christmas, and the break probably cost us a little bit of momentum. And we've had a few guys a little bit injured and carrying a few niggles. So we've just haven't been at our best. So that's part of the reason we're glad we're out here today having a crack. Is we're trying to get back onto our game and start building a bit of momentum towards that final series. Which is coming up very quickly.
Anything else?
No, that's all. Thanks, Pat.